Well, good morning. Right. First thing I want to do is say thank you, Greg, here, during this beautiful day in Sky Valley. Looking over, do we have a quorum? And at this point, we do have a quorum, so we can start the meeting. Thank you, a little delay here. Okay, thank you. We're gonna go right into, start of the discussion item, and at this point, will be marketing update. Doug.
Thank you very much.
Can you pull up your email?
If you don't mind, please, it's probably gonna be larger than anything else I'm reading. I didn't print
Let me see if I can share this.
Pass those to people behind.
Thank you.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, very. So just, since y'all are gonna be in. Okay, so that's what we've done this summer with Joey. That's excellent. That is a huge marketing piece that we can use for a long time. And I'm very excited about the magazine. So you got to see the cover and insides. I guess a couple times ago now, so I can't remember where I'm at. But he, asked him. He said some up here to share it, or for everybody. And so we will use this, and I'll show you when we talk about. Let's see, she's gonna pull it over there. So yeah, I think we had about 3 pages, and then the real estate thing again. There's a real estate thing at the bottom. So we're continuing to promote that, and I've said it before, that it's a long-term thing. It's just something we want to get started with somebody with Gulf Coast down there. So I think it's really good. Anyway, so this anytime you can get something in your hand, great. It's great to have stuff online. Anytime you have something in your hand, you can use and share and send it out. That's wonderful. So got a great relationship with Joey, and if you go back to the next page, next item, or whatever, I'll kind of show you what he's doing. No, not next page, back to my script. I'm sorry, I didn't say it right. So, hey, well, stop right there. All right, so he's got it on Southern Fairways Golf Magazine. Okay, so it's on there. It will always be on there. So people can just go back in there and look. And if you scroll down just a little bit, Sharon.
Gordon, don't forget this.
This is an email that he sent out a few weeks ago, again, just reiterating what he has done. So this went out, I forgot what I wrote, 50, 60, 70,000 people.
Oh, I meant the minutes. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
So he already sent out the magazine, okay, in terms of online magazine. And then he goes back and does this. So there you go. He visits Sky Valley website, country club website. So Joey does a great job.
That's nice. It was a good spread.
Here's another one we did again. Golf One Media is one of our media partners, and so just keep going down through there. It's about the time we had a little scare. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. So very nice story, and you can you can click on the bottom. Keep going down a little bit more. Sure. So you click on that bottom right there. Then it goes into the full story. So very nicely done. This is a growing media, and so very excited about having a relationship with Alan, who's been here. And so this goes out to about 100,000. I know people every week. Now we're not going to be there every week, but we do have a good relationship with him. So if I need something in, we can get it in. So excited about those two things. Those two things were kind of done when I was out. You go back, Sharon. Then we're gonna talk about Steve in a second, but here's, so Steve Pike, let me just reiterate, and that's we're gonna talk about what he's doing, which is great, and thanks to Lisa for helping with that. But Steve, is very well known, has worked with the New York Times and Golf Magazine, and he's just been a writer for years. But he decided to just get out on his own. Steve goes everywhere. I mean, not just in the United States. So he is very well sought after. And I met him a few years ago, and he's just been after me to get to Georgia. So we tried a couple of times, that worked. So certainly anytime I can get people to come all the way up here, it's fantastic. So he's gonna be spending a week here in Georgia. So you can certainly see, and we'll talk about when Jordan brings up accommodations, what all we're doing with him. So he'll be here in 2 weeks. He has a girlfriend that travels with him, and she loves photography and other things, so it's a good combination. So excited about that. He will do more for us than anybody we have brought up there, in terms of what he does. So it's exciting, and we'll be able to show that to you in coming months. Number 4, very glad that got to, I think we do it every year, donate Bridgetown golf balls to the big event, last week. And, glad for Bridgetown, they just didn't ask questions, and I just told them, hey, we need 120, balls, and I don't know what else he sent, Ryan, but.
That was just golf balls.
Okay,
Yeah, but it was great.
so it helps, yeah, certainly, so I didn't have to send them, I just say, hey, can you send it? Working on another group for media for this fall, hoping to work that out. Doing a lot more social media, and we're starting our 8th annual Georgia Golf Travel Awards, that y'all are very familiar with. You've won in certain categories over the last 2 years. So we'll be sending out the questions to different people throughout the Southeast mainly. And then it goes until end of November. We close it down and we tally everything in December, and we announce awards in January. Like best par 5, best 19th hole, favorite resort, favorite city, things like that. So always excited. Hardly we're in our 8th year doing that, but it's usually a pretty big hit. So that's all I've been doing in between everything else I've been doing the last month. So probably was off a little bit this month, but we did have some stuff piled up, so I'm excited. Hello, Jim. You gotta talk to that. So, moving forward, got a lot of things planned, in my head that we want to tally and get things going. Excited, it's fall time. And we'll just go on and talk about Steve, if you want to do that.
The distribution on this, how many does this go out? Is it pretty copy?
The printed copy, I think he does about 20,000, and then he does about another 70,000 with what he did earlier in the year, in summer, with sending out the exact same thing where you go online. And so, we help him send it out as well with some of our database. So, he mixes it up and sends the copies out to quite a few different.
So his area basically with Alabama, where is this being distributed to basically?
Mostly in the Gulf Coast,
Coast area.
Western Southeast, okay? He's growing into the Eastern Southeast, if I can say that. We're trying to help him grow that way. Well, I did not put down the thing, because we talked about it, but we didn't do anything. His partner is the guy that has the radio show, and we've been on the radio show before. We talk sports, so I told him we need somebody from Sky Valley, so it's just a matter of just tell him when, and he come back and tell me when. We gotta have somebody ready, to talk about 10 minutes about Sky Valley. It would be live on a Saturday lunchtime thing. So if we can come up with somebody that would just talk Sky Valley, from everything from real estate to pickleball, waterfall, whatever. That's all I got. So y'all can decide, and we're just ready to go with somebody to get on the radio, which I think is good. So,
Great, great. Set up a time and that we can look down and would be a day, do you come up or what? Would you-
No, they just go call it in.
Okay.
Just call into the radio.
Okay.
So the lady, and I forgot her name, did it a couple times. Gray headed, white headed lady, she's kind of short, very attractive.
Helen, is that Helen? Oh, no.
It has a really tall husband. She's on board here for 2 or 3 years.
Daryl. No, the representative, they had,
What's her name?
what's the name? You know, what it-
I'm not sure who you're talking about.
Talking about they did a live,
She called in.
yeah, Howard was there, Howard did it one time.
Yeah, that's
Howard,
awesome, yeah.
Tim's not tall though.
Yeah,
So I don't care. Y'all came up with her because you thought
okay, someone.
a female would not come across better.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Pardon?
So probably talking about Jamie Darris, cause she did.
That's it.
Oh, Jamie, oh,
Jamie.
Jamie.
She did the radio.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Trust me, mine's gone. but-
Yes, well, okay, or something similar, good.
Yeah.
We'll throw it out, okay. Very good, thank you. I, in my excitement to start the meeting, I forgot to overlook approval of the minutes
Oh,
of
dear.
July 31st.
We got started.
So, we want to do that, get right into it. So, in terms of that, if you have a chance to look at the meetings, is there, at the minutes, is there a motion here at this time to approve the July 31st, 2025 minutes? Is there a motion?
I think I actually read them right after the announcement came,
Okay.
so I'll move that we accept them.
Very good. Is there a second? Okay, is that okay? Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. Thank you. Now we'll get back into it. Thank you very much. All right, the second part of is when we go into the itinerary of our visit, maybe you can put that up and we're looking at the itinerary, tentative itinerary, and wanted to see that, if you can look at it and see if you want to change on it. Again, this is tentative, but let's begin, I can read that. Yeah, I'll read that, essentially what we have, this is a tentative and sort of a guideline. We'll see here, we're talking about tentative for Steve Pike. And we'll arrive Tuesday afternoon, check into housing, no planned activities. First thing was in the housing, work with Lisa and Lisa Air of BMB, the house located in Ridgepole Drive. Lisa, maybe you can tell us just a little bit about the housing and so forth.
Yeah, it's a beautiful home located right at the top of Ridgepole. It has panoramic views, front and back from all decks, and beautifully decorated. Nice place for them to stay.
It's a beautiful, we looked around, we did ask at that time, I sent out a note with what was available in the area. And at this time, there wasn't anything available, and Lisa come up, I know we talked to Timeshare, and at this time, Danielle didn't think there was anything ready at this point, to show it, so when we do the housing, we want something that really displays there, so. In terms of cost, it's a little higher, it's in the budget, it's area, so it falls, it's a little higher than normal. Normal we get, sometimes we get it free, but this case here, there was nothing available. So we went this route, and I think it's a beautiful setting, it will really showcase Sky Valley very well. And in terms of higher cost, but it's in the budget, so check the budget, and the cost per night is a little higher, but totally we're covered. Any questions on that in terms of it? And the second thing, Lisa, breakfast food, we talked about, in this case, in the past, we have sort of on their own, so what I'll do is I'll provide some fresh pastries and so forth, deliver fresh food. So any questions, like any changes on that, let me know. That seems to work. Doug, your comments on that? That seems to work okay?
No, I think it's, you did this kind of before, I think it's a great idea, certainly. Don't know, they're in South Florida, so I'm sure it's probably a 2-day trip for them. So I'll explain it to him, because I'll certainly send this out and then I'll just kind of explain it to him, and as long as he knows how to get there, based on, again, the cell reception that might not work for,
Right,
maps.
that's what may be
And
visible.
then, just a code, which. And so I'll just explain to him, he probably needs to get something.
So you need the address, they'll put a GPS, you're saying. Sometimes, I'm not sure, at least if that works out there, probably does. Cell phone work at that location?
Yes.
It does.
Yeah, no, I'm sure of that, but getting there, trust me, you're trying to find,
Okay.
once you get down in the valley, and mine goes, AT&T goes, I don't know what he is. So
I'm
I
gonna
just
send
always,
them all the information that they'll need. I'll
Thank
send
you.
Okay,
specific
let's go with it.
instructions on the
Right.
door code and the house book. I have a digital house book that I'll send them. I just need to get their email address.
yeah,
Okay,
you got it.
okay, good. All right, then Wednesday morning, we looked at support. I thought I'd go and pick them up unless someone else would like to, and Steve and Helen, and then bring them to the Sky Valley Visitor Center. So at 9 o'clock, we'll set up, and that's worked out in the past. As many of you could be there, that'd be wonderful to meet and greet. And they'll go over it, and in this case here, Sharon will lead that part of it. And that's worked out in the past. They'll hand out goodie bags and interaction with the monitor and so forth. That's always been good in the past, it's always been positive. Then at 10 o'clock, we'll start the tour, in this case of Sky Valley. And I asked Lisa as volunteer, and just in terms of lead a tour of Sky Valley. You can put in suggestions of the past, Jim has been involved, he's like that at the time, and Lisa, I did talk to Tom Smith, and we work out, and they would help out on this, and in this case, if you want to look at some other property and so forth, possibly, you know where they live, Tom Smith?
No, but I'd like to go look at that same house that we looked at last time.
Yes, yeah,
Remember? That was beautiful.
yeah,
And he gave me a card, so I'll find that.
so
Ashburn.
work out the details of it. One thing we look at, John, is go by the stop, we can say, spend some time, look at the timeshare. We'll work on the itinerary to come out. Other things we look at is Mud Falls, we like to go to Mud Falls, we have a itinerary we go through. Of course, look at the pickleball courts and so forth, just essentially take a tour of Sky Valley. Show them various types of housing, everything from rentals to, in terms of homes and.
New construction,
Pardon?
new construction.
Yeah, new construction, yes, yes, do it all, just show them what's happening, yes. Any comments on that? And Doug, you've always been wanting to promote, again, in terms of marketing, the reason here is promote, in terms of the real estate in Sky Valley.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's our focus. We told everybody how great this place is, now we got to tell them to come up here and buy. Whether you guys want to or not. Some other lady keeps telling me, say, Doug, we gotta focus on, okay, Mayor. Okay. Gotcha. All right, so, yeah, well, I think he needs to see, and we need to convey that, which I will convey that when he
Okay.
starts writing
Okay.
different stories and whatever.
Then, after we'll put together the final itinerary, you can get involved, and there would be lunch at the club. If you can work that out, Ryan, and roughly about the time, and whoever could join us, that'd be great.
Okay.
So I'll try to be there, and in terms of cost, in this case here, will you work out the arrangements in terms of?
Yeah, I'll have everyone whoever's working that day, just charge it to my account and then
Yeah.
I'll send you the bill.
Got it, which worked out perfectly last time. Individuals, we pay our own expenses, but in this case here, but we'll take care of their cost. So, okay, and lunch at 1:30 tour of the club. Is this gonna work out for you, Ryan?
Yeah.
1:30?
Yep. That was
And you do your deal and do a great job on it. And from that point, gift apparel, we have put money in the budget for gift apparel. You did it last time. They can select something, that's nice, that's appropriate.
Yeah, we shot a whole bunch of new golf shirts in yesterday, so some fall stuff coming in, so.
Okay,
We'll
and
be,
then you bill it out to us, so we have set.
yeah,
some aside
I'll
for
just
that.
charge all the food and whatever he picks out, and if his girlfriend wants to pick out something, we'll just put it on my account, and I'll just send it to you guys.
Yeah, so we'll take care of the gift barrels, and we'll get to that, that'll be part of the marketing. Okay. All right, time wise, 3:30, visit croquet courts. At this point, this is always very timely, and guess what's going on, Jim will talk, and so they've always liked that, so we'll take them. At this point, who should take them there to the croquet, start with visit the croquet courts and show them that. This has always been very popular, because a lot of people don't know about croquet, especially when it really comes up, articles out of it. So comments on that, who can lead that, possibly, Jim, are you available at that time?
I think I'm gonna be out of town.
Okay.
For Steve's visit, but there's plenty of people that would do that.
Right, so essentially, or just have them meet, have them drive over to the courts at that time, at 3:30, essentially. Dale's gonna be out of town, he said, we'll have someone there, and they'll show them how to play.
There'll be plenty of people in town.
There'll plenty of people, and he's gonna have people there, so that night, and they'll, you
So
know,
they play like 4 o'clock or?
That's wine and wickets.
yeah, that's one thing. So we're gonna get there at 3:30, just to show them. Paul, can you be there at that time, or?
I think so. I'll
Okay.
let you know.
We wanna get the meet and greet, and get meet a lot of people and see what's
There'll be
happening.
people there, and people who really know how to instruct.
So essentially, we'll be there at 3:30, they'll get an introduction to the game. Dale will have someone there to show them how to play and so forth, in case they haven't done it before.
Good timing on that.
Good, okay,
Timing from, it's not gonna take 2 hours to go through the clubhouse, to walk around the corner to the croquet, so.
I'm sorry, question again?
Yeah, I know, it's not gonna take 2 hours to go from the tour what Ryan's gonna give them and
Right.
walk around the court to croquet, so we don't want them to drive all the way back up top of the hill and then turn around and come back, so.
Suggestion?
Suggestions, I don't know, you know, it's.
Okay, 1:30, I'm open to it, any other ideas? They can go earlier, or what, there's some time?
Yeah, I mean, y'all can figure it out, this one, I don't want them all.
So how long will it take the tour?
They may want to take a break of some kind.
Yeah.
Mine, you know.
Ryan, how long is the break? Half an hour typically for you?
Yeah, half an hour if they're gonna walk around the shop and stuff and.
Show them the clubhouse, okay. So
How
would
far is
you,
it back up the hill there? Back there?
yeah, with
10
10
minutes?
minutes.
10 minutes, I think a little break might be okay.
Depends on if you're lost. Bill, you've been lost.
Ryan, you can show them, again, we're going through the tour, you can show them the croquet courts during the course, so they know where it's at. And maybe they could just have that after, right, either if there's not the time, they can go back up to their lodging or hang around the court.
Yeah, maybe you just have drinks outside or just
Yeah,
relax for a little bit.
so 3:30, I'm flexible on that time, 3:30 for the croquet people, half an hour, would that be introduction?
Oh, yeah, that'd be plenty.
That would be plenty of time. Okay, again, this is,
So if they get there at 3:30, go through that, but then if they wanted to stay for the 4 o'clock wine and wickets.
yeah,
And warn them, I mean, they're golf folks, so they probably got some white outfits, so they wouldn't feel out of place.
okay. What do you-
Do you want me
I
to
don't
put
want
that in my email to them, just to bring lights?
Cool.
Well done.
Okay, all right. And then, wine and wickets, from there typically we'll head over, in terms of Wednesday, they have, what's the meals usually Wednesday night at the club? Right?
That's the family night.
Family night,
Yeah.
and that's buffet, really tasty stuff, so just plan on that, right, going back over there, and that's usually more casual, is it not?
Yeah. Yeah.
So in terms of, and they said you would be around as much, as many as we can have, it's very, very important, we've had in the past, that we have as many of our club members or non-club members, you know, participate in it. And if you get the feel, the warmth, but no, it's always been in the past, one of the comments, we always hear over and over in the report from past media writers, people are warm, mountain friendly, and we get engaged, we don't wanna have them go by, eat by themselves, we wanna always have someone around, that seems to be, that seems to be one of the
Yeah,
keys, they really like that. So just plan, these events you can attend, So dinner, and then, at then they'll be back, they can drive over, then Thursday morning, we thought 10:30 AM, golf tee time. I've just threw a time, Ryan, did you get, this is open, what's best for you?
Yeah, I think that would work, probably be closer to 11. I just gotta find a couple of our, men's golf guys to join them, which I can do.
Yeah. In the past, we've always had a couple of golf members be a part of it. Maybe we could get, would you like to have that or have someone with you somewhere?
Yeah, I don't want to set them up by myself, but I'm gonna try to get a couple people.
Get a couple guys that know the course, so they can describe the course, help them out on that.
Yeah.
So I assume you'd have foursome, you'd have them, and you got Steve and he has his, Helen, right, the girlfriend. She doesn't play.
I think so, yeah.
Does she play or not? So we go a couple under there, it'd be great. So you wanna say 10:30 or 11? They can sleep in, or what would you rather do?
Yeah,
I would just say plan on 11.
11 o'clock,
I've got them in there right now. Let's
okay.
plan on 11.
At 11, what time is tea time? Do they probably want a practice round, or what do we do, a practice range or what?
Yeah, just have them come up at 11 and,
At 11, and then you work out the arrangements, what it is.
yeah, and I'll tell them the day before when I give them a tour.
Okay. Will you meet them there or what?
Yeah.
At that time, you'll meet them there. Okay, great.
Ryan, don't play with him, hit the ball too far.
It's a good problem to have.
And then, lunch, I don't know how we do lunch, or probably over lunch. The way you suggest, there's a period, and we're looking at 6 PM having dinner at the club. Suggestion there, I don't know, grab a sandwich or
yeah.
something, on the way,
Trying to just make sure they know, the charges, like
Okay.
the marketing.
yeah, right.
Yeah, whoever's riding us and
Yeah,
Ryan, just let them.
yeah, they just show
Yeah,
everything.
Ryan.
They can get whatever they want in return. We'll just do the same thing as they did for the other ones.
Okay. Then, dinner at the club, that we'd like to have a turnout there, that would be a little more formal, typically, what they were, in terms of dress, it's, more slacks and so forth. Ryan, did we work that out? And as many can join that, we'll be there, my wife will be with him, but we'd like to have as many, John would be there and be around the table and so forth.
Okay.
So let me know how many that could be part of this, that we could join us.
Okay.
Okay, and then, Friday, they will check out. Any question, changes, or anything you like on this? Good agenda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very.
looks good. Again, as many of these events you can attend, they do that thing, hearty welcome. That's great. Lisa, any comments at all?
No, I just think, with my welcome email, I'll give them all the information on attire and, you know, what they need to bring, directions, all that good stuff.
Okay, great.
Can we send them the itinerary?
Pardon me?
Can we send them the itinerary so they know
Yeah,
what
what
to
I was gonna
expect?
do, once it's finalized, what we're gonna do is I'll send it to finalize what it is here, and I'll put it together. And then I'm gonna send it to, I guess you want me to send it to you, and then you'll,
No, you could, just Lisa just copy me on it, and
okay,
then Lisa could take it and send it to Steve.
okay,
And
great,
I'll just let Steve know it's coming.
okay, great, yes. Questions at all? I think this is, just,
Oh, it's great, and so this is an extra day that kind of wanted to plan. It kind of worked out that way based on he's going down to, he's starting at Arrowhead Point down there, at Richard B. Russell. Coming up here and then he's going to Callaway, on the way back home, so. So he's not gonna do anything Friday, so it's take out on 2 hours down to Callaway.
you know, the last visitors, they drove up around and I did a handle of, has he been up this year
He's
before?
never been this way, so as far as I know, I don't think so, so. He certainly heard all the good things about it, so, yeah, we certainly would love to let him know about the area.
Yes.
You know, in terms of Dillard, Clayton, other things to do in Baker County. And
Right, you have time to do that, right. And the other item, your idea about breakfast, we did it last time, get a certificate for, the Rusty Bike. That went over, you wanna do that, that would be there, it's a different approach, but you still wanna do
No, they
it.
get the bus, sure.
You can drive over, we've all been to the Rusty
Yeah,
Bike,
sure,
that's
sure.
breakfast in the area, well, maybe. But it's good, so do you guys approve of that? Usually I'll get a certificate and then use it. Good, so the Rusty Bike will be their breakfast. Questions, comments? Thank you.
Thank y'all for doing all
Okay, the next item on the agenda would be the visit Sky Valley webpage, realtors, tax information, update from, tab information from Sharon. Sharon, they give us up to date, what's happening there?
At this time, we still have 5 realtors listed on our site. It's spotlighted, with their, under the Visit Sky Valley website, there's a tab for realtors we added, and their cards are there, and of course, they can click on the cards and get to the link for real estate available in this area.
So there's no additional ones by, we all looked at it, great. And this is that, so there was a suggestion at the last meeting that we should charge for it, but we said at this time, we'll just see how it goes. It doesn't seem to be overwhelming response, we should have more people sign up. So at this point, I don't see any changes on it. Comments on it at all in terms of this? Okay, very good. Next item would be the forward rated marketing board meeting report, Sharon Van Camp, Placers, AI report. There should make a comparison. Visits, go ahead.
Yeah, and I made just like 4 copies of it because it's 12 pages long, but, where did they go?
Here is. Take one of those and we can spread them out.
Thank you.
Okay, if you look at it, we compared the week of June 30th through July 7th for the, trying to make it bigger, sorry, for the week of 4th of July. So when you look at it, there's the area that was covered. And what this is the geo tracking that tracks how many visitors we had in the area. So we didn't put just the clubhouse, we put the Sky Valley Country Club because of the fireworks and all the things that were going on around that. So when we look at that, if you look on the, small, isn't it? The blue there on the left indicates 2.9 visitors in 2024. And this year we had 3.4 thousand visitors during that week. So went up quite a bit. Last year it did rain, if you remember, so that kind of dampened things just a little bit. But it's pretty interesting just to see. If you keep going down, there's all different kinds of things. Tells us how long they stayed, up to 94 minutes to 103, the comparison. Looking at that, it shows the visits trend, and if you can tell, both of these years were on the 5th. So many people were here on 5th or 7th, if they stayed as a short-term rental or if they stayed with other people, family members. What's pretty cool about this is it shows us the journeys they took to get here. So some obviously came from the south, some obviously were coming from the north. Then it shows us, oh, sorry, this is compared to the second year. A little bit more from, looks like, I don't know what you call it over there on the, where it's green. Sprouted out a little bit and got some more local people around. This tells us where they went prior and post to coming here. So it's usually always a gas station or Walmart or Ingles and things like that. This is nice to see that the vineyard just up the street had some, and some local restaurants. After the event, that was 24, and here's 25. Many people came from Highlands Country Club prior to that, so maybe they had done some activities over there and then joined us. Still several local restaurants and things after the fact. This shows us counties where the heat map of where people came from in 24. Oops. No, I think they're overlapping, sorry. So this must be 24 and 25 data. And then if you look at, it shows us all different kinds of things, how they stayed, how long they stayed, average time they were here, the median time they were here. But pretty interesting just to see, this is household income of the people who came to the
Where do you see that? Go,
It's this chart right here.
you got it, right?
And what I like about this is for the morning events, everything, Jason's tried to keep everything free pretty much. And so you can see all different incomes, but it's nice to see that families were coming with the lower incomes here and just enjoying the day here at Sky Valley, having the kids events and different things that were presented. It made it pretty nice, I think.
And that's based on their zip codes.
It is based on, I'm not sure exactly how they get the data, but it's from their cell phone information.
I think we talked about zip codes at one time.
We may have ethnicity here of what groups came both years. Then how long they stayed for each time. And this one is the hourly visit. So we had many people around from pancake breakfast through midday, and parade time was the peak. And then that evening when the fireworks and different events were going on. So to compare, in 24, the favorite places were Ingles, the Clubhouse, Walmart, several others. And then in 25, still the Clubhouse, Ingles, timeshares was mentioned as the second. So lots of things going on, and it's nice to see that they're enjoying more than just the Clubhouse, different things in Sky Valley. Any questions?
So this is certainly support. We always thought there was more people here.
Yeah,
Definitely there's more people,
Oh, yeah.
it supports it. In terms of the traffic, right? Compared to
definitely.
the year before.
How do you use this data?
That's the next.
Well, using those routes and things, you can say where to place signage, where to advertise in the store windows, and just let people know that locally and branching out just a little bit on the way, if they're coming from Atlanta, not that we're gonna put a billboard up, but something that we could reach out more to that market and say, hey, we'd love to have, and that's what Forward Raven does with the data. They pay for the placer. We didn't pay for it this year. So they pay for this for us to use for the county. So what she's looking at, CJ at Forward Raven is looking at is where could we place billboards to bring people here, not to Sky Valley necessarily, but to the whole county. And then we would have signage out to hopefully promote visits here.
Very good. Good question. Paul, any questions on this? A lot of data. We'll have a chance to look at it again. A lot to do for sure. And again, how to use it. We thought about that. So, very good. Thank you. Any questions? Thank you. Very, very, very complete. At this time, we're not thankful for this part ace for the visitors that lots of information, so we use it.
Sure.
Hey
Very
Sharon,
much.
this is Kim Beatty. Is that data available that you can shoot us a copy of it? I don't,
Yeah, I think.
all right.
John got a copy, but I can email you one.
Okay, all right, if John's got one, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Okay, the next item on the agenda, thank you, Sharon. Next item is the timeshare Sky Valley update. Danielle is not here today. John possibly.
John's gonna try to cover it, and what I don't, Kim can pick up.
Okay,
Go
ahead.
Things are busy.
Yeah.
We're still occupied pretty much all the time. That probably will be through the end of October. We are doing repairs as well. Right now, there's a major effort on the Eagles Nest buildings. They have needed work for a while and they're getting it. We have up to 4 maintenance people now, which is good, which means we can get a lot more accomplished. Our nightly rentals are picking up, which is good. Sales are about the same, a little bit here and there. Mostly from owners already that want to pick up an extra week. As something opens up where next to the week they already have, if they can get it, they pick it up. I've had a couple in my building pick up that way. The issue with the sewer, the tanks have been pumped, which is give us some leeway there. Hopefully the sewer plans are gonna continue to progress and we're looking forward to that. Because septic can only cover you so far. And this time of the year is always rough. It always is, because we're booked steady, and that makes, more to get rid of. That's about all I got. Kim, do you want to add anything to it?
No, I think that covers it well. We are, it's hard for us to really make some heavyweight improvements this time of year because our occupancy is so high. Can't very well come in and paint a place if somebody owns that week while they're there. So we'll take advantage of the people that used to snow ski there and be doing a lot of stuff during the winter. Rentals are up. That's really good news, and we're glad to see that. And I think some of that is attributed to that data that you have more people visiting Sky Valley now. So I think we're in some of that number with the rentals. We have taken that article that Doug was talking about early on and put on our Facebook pages and also on our website. So great stuff, Doug. And so that we're coming at it from a lot of different angles right now to turn up the heat on getting people into our timeshares. But good job, John. I think that covered it.
Thank you. Questions? Okay, very good. Thank you, John. Okay, the next item would be stand play golf inquiries, stand play combinations. Ryan, can bring us up to date and
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty flat for us. You know, the majority of our big groups that come out play through this month. There's not a ton in September. We've got a lot of our member events in September coming up, and then into October, we've got 2 big charity functions in the middle of October that are gonna be out there, but one's for Reagan County Sheriff's Department, so that's all local people. We've got that GTI event, which is the 18th through the 21st. That's all outside people that stay in Airbnbs up here, so they've probably already pre-booked those. We have another event that we just booked on the 23rd of October. It's a charity event for North Carolina's superintendents, and they'll have about 88 players coming down for that on the 23rd of October. So the guy who's running it is the superintendent of the Mountaintop, and you know, I've let him know about accommodations around the area, so we should get some more bump from that too. Because a lot of them are coming from hours away, so. But it's a 1-day event, it's not 2.
good. Is there a goodie bag? We talked about that.
I mean, the second one that's on the 23rd, the Ernie Hayes charity event, we could probably do something for that because none of them are local. The other one, the Reagan County, those are all local businesses and people in the area that are gonna be here, so. If you guys wanna do some for the tournament on the 23rd, yeah, we'll definitely go for that.
How many?
Max is 88. They're thinking between 80 and 88 players.
I thought we had talked about this before and we decided that the sheriff's people, perhaps we would put some like real estate magazines and just a few goodies
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, we can.
and club information, because I mean, maybe they live local, but maybe.
Yeah,
they'd
well,
like
I mean,
to-
we'll always do that on our
Okay.
end, but, I mean, if you guys wanna do that, I just didn't wanna waste a ton of money if it's all
What do you think?
Yes. Local guys. Yeah, okay, well, that's gonna be on the 16th of October.
And how many people have forgotten?
That could be up to 100,
Okay.
so.
And the time we would give the goodie bags out, what's a good time to do it? When they're gathering up in the morning or?
Yeah, so, I mean, the best way to do it is to give it to us the day before, the night before, and then I'll have our guys put it on the cart on the seats. Cause they'll preset everything in the morning, and then when they get there, it'll just be sitting on the
So that
seat.
night before, I know we had done it before, we handed out to each of the, you know, in case you're introducing, so in this case, at a time, just give it,
Yeah, we'll just put it around the seat of the cart, that's the easiest way to do it.
okay.
They're gonna be, the sheriff's event starts at 10, so we would probably do them the night before,
Okay.
if you guys can get them to us.
Sharing help and getting the goodie bags together, you need any help in doing that or what? And you maybe tell what do we typically put in the goodie bag?
Just some small items, it's lightweight, but we will try to definitely get for, well, I don't know, do you think we need real estate magazines for the superintendents? tournament because they obviously are superintendents where they live, I would think.
Well, it's ran by a superintendent's, like, association of North Carolina, so. But it's not all just superintendents playing, it's
Oh,
other
okay.
people. It's a charity event for a guy that was a superintendent in North Carolina
Oh,
that
okay.
passed away. It's kind of like Sid Weber.
Okay.
It's a lot like that, but it's ran by this association.
Fundraising, okay.
Yep, so, it's something that, you never know, so.
Yeah, I'll get some, real estate things, then we do small things, and we always put a Sky Valley sticker on it, like the little, Germex bottles and lip balm and mints, just things that we drop in there that say, we love you in Sky Valley.
Golf balls, we ever do golf balls or something like that?
That's Doug's department.
That's all.
Yeah, we could supply, I mean, public fund, at a reduced rate. We did charity type stuff, but in terms of having them, and just having them here whenever you need. He loved it.
Well, I thought before you had them donated for, charity things, for sure.
Well, you got it from the Sid Weber.
Yeah, let's see whether you just have to let me know, I have to check with him.
Or Miss Ernie
He don't
Haynes.
care. I thought y'all were talking about just having them on site that you could use at any time, so buy so many packs, 2 packs, sleeves, things like that.
We
It's up here.
don't, we just need them, yeah, if we could especially get them for, well, both, but I mean, I don't know if the Reagan County Sheriff's Tournament, is that not a benefit, that's just a fundraiser?
Well, it's a fundraiser, but they have their own charities it goes to. I don't know what exactly the charities are, so. They used to hold it at Waterfall and they're doing it here now, so.
You get those dates, Doug, to see if it's possible?
I can,
Yeah. You got those dates down, Sharon?
Sure, send me.
October 16th is around 100.
Yeah, and then the 23rd is about 80 to 85.
Very good. Questions? No, very good. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, next item is the website update. Sharon, anything?
I update it regularly, posting events, local events on the website and the Facebook page. Seem to be getting, more and more likes, so that's important that people are following and sharing and moving it on, but everything's up to date and
Okay,
added in a timely manner.
question, very good. Thank you. Skyline Visitor Center update. Jason, anything you can update on it?
Just busy time of year, Gordon. A lot of folks come in. Sharon could probably tell you better than I can. Where's the falls? Where's a good place to eat? Those kind of things, but we continue to try to keep very diverse and attractive things for sale, shirts, mugs. Sharon does a great job keeping that and trying to keep it at a price point that people can, they want to spend the money and just getting ready for the fall time. And that's probably our busiest time of year.
Can I ask Jason a question?
So
What, on the falls, I know in the parking there, has this commission ever discussed the fact? And maybe you have plans and I don't know about them, but I'm just asking, but it seems to me that the overall parking and that, it's very popular. We're now the top of Waterfall County and in the state. I'm sure you're gonna get more visitors. Has any consideration ever been given to improving that overall parking area? And
Jack, we're actually looking to probably try to resurface Tahoe. East Was passes, hopefully, I'll plug that. That's supposed to be, But yeah, that gets, it is kind of narrow down there. You've got the drop off. Of course, we own the road, but we don't own the falls. We lease that, but
is there a developer on the falls?
yeah, he owns that, but we do the maintenance. That's part of the agreement down there through that, but there is some parking. We did do some work. Of course, you have to walk a little bit. When you first make the turn right there, there is a flat area right there that, of course, we own that lot right there. We talked about maybe putting some gravel parking there. So we have talked about that, but that would probably be in next year's.
Sure, well, that's good. That's positive.
Yeah, but
We always take visitors to the falls and that's always a very positive response.
Yeah,
In
and
fact, they wanna come, when they visit again, they wanna go back to the falls.
well, I tell you what kind of set us back a little bit is Helene. It really took a beating down there. A lot of my public works guys spent a lot of time just trying to get that trail back now.
Sure.
We're getting there.
Sure, well, thank you, and that's good.
Yeah, we are.
It's obviously on the radar screen.
It is, yeah, that's kind of on our to-do list.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, the next item is the Sky Valley Fall Festival update, maybe, and it's coming up, so bring us up what's up.
Jordan with the Special Projects Committee is actually having a meeting today at 1 PM here. Bruce Turner leads that. Probably pretty similar to what we've had the past few years. Hopefully the weather's gonna be great. That will be the third Saturday in October the 18th. Of course, we did the Hay Bale Trail, which kind of coincides with that. We'll be getting, Sarah, we normally get that information out, mid-late September, anybody that wants to join.
Yes.
Had a guy come to see me the other day that's a Penn State fan. He wants to do you got the collegiate area right there where all the,
Penn State?
yeah. But, that gets bigger and bigger, we have a pretty strong amount of vendors that's already paid their registration fee to sell their wares. I don't think we're gonna do food trucks this year. We've tried that. That hasn't worked too well.
Didn't work last year.
Well, there's so many, there's so many places that are having Fall Fest you got so many weekends to do it, so. We got ghosted, by some food trucks, a year or two, but I think Kona Ice will probably be here, because, they do very well. Of course, I don't know, Ryan, if I don't have anything at the club, but,
Yeah, I mean, we can, we talked about like doing it and I'll go to that meeting today too, but. We can do what we did last year and get food for the vendors.
yeah.
It's just getting food for everybody else.
Weather is so dependent on that, but that's usually, I think we advertise at 10 to 4, but usually by about 1 o'clock, it's kind of fizzling out, but we anticipate a big crowd. We hope to, did the hay bale rides that we did last year. We did the shuttles. We actually took the Kubotas and the trailers. That worked out very well with the shuttles. I think people like that. So, again, we'll be having a meeting today to continue the planning, but, that's a little more organized, it seems like, than the Independence Day, just because there's less moving parts, but, anyway, anticipate a big crowd and looking forward to that.
Thank you. Questions at all? Great. Next item would be, looking at the Sky Valley marketing hay bale decorating ideas. Last year we done in second place, so it was really fun putting it together. Just throwing out ideas for the marketing hay bale. You've got all this creative ideas. Any ideas that time will be different? Something that'll set us up?
The competition gets crazier and more competitive every year. In
Yes.
fact, we have to hide the identity of the judges because, we've had some people that got pretty upset. So, who judged this? But anyway, yeah, y'all did a great job last year.
Yeah.
And, I have to brag on my daughter. She did the bear. She did actually 3 of them last year. So in fact, I talked with her the other day about what are some of her ideas, but,
So ideas at this thing.
Give us some thought, give us some time to think about
Yeah,
this.
this is it. Next meeting we have to finalize, so.
Next,
Good
yeah,
idea.
next month is getting close.
Yes, it is. I know it before you know it. So
2 months?
October, so we really have to, the next meeting, finalize what we're gonna do. So, yeah, put your creative juices together,
You can do
something
the-
marketing wise, obviously.
You can do the themes like you did before, or you could highlight the actual products that the folks have.
Give me an idea. Thinking
Well,
of
this
what-
is a product.
Yes, okay, okay.
So you highlight the accomplishments you could possibly do that. That's a little different than the theme. I thought the theme
Yeah.
last year was really good.
Yeah, that we want to do something different this year, yeah, right.
You've got a lot of really powerful products involved, and bouquet and other kinds of things that you market.
Show them in marketing standpoint, what we're doing.
So switch from outdoor well, that's outdoor recreation.
And
Yeah, that is,
You've got
right.
signage,
Yeah.
you've got signage, you've got publications, you've got, golf activities, real estate involvement. I don't know, there's a whole group of things that the marketing committee is doing that can be showcased in a certain way.
That way, how would you think about, how would you showcase it in terms of outdoor?
And one, you can showcase the actual products. You know, you could have these products showcased in a way that are bigger signage components of it.
Still have a hay bale and somehow put it together with the hay. Last year we had 3 hay bales, something like that, and then.
That's a possibility.
Okay,
It
no, I
may not hit it, but it's a different angle on the marketing.
All right. So we'll put together again, we'll talk maybe back and forth on this thing and finalize something at the next meeting. Good, very good, thank you. Okay. Budgets, kind of a marketing budget, you had said something now. Anything you
Yeah.
wanna-
There, you've got your hard copy there.
Yeah.
Y'all were doing pretty good on money as you look at it, we're over, almost over halfway through the year and you've spent not quite 11,000 of your $26,000 budget, and of course, you've got 15,000 and some change left. As you look at the expenditure, I put it under contingency, the 2185, that is those signs, they've been paid for, I think ordered.
Yes,
So,
yeah, good.
and that's really been y'all's biggest single expenditure for the year, so,
Got
but, anyway, I think, yeah, those signs have been.
You put that under where? You put that under?
I just parked it under contingency,
Yeah,
I mean, it
yeah.
still comes out of the pot, but, that was really not a budgeted thing, so I thought that was the best place to put it.
Yeah.
Miscellaneous contingency.
Very good. So at this point, budget, we're under, expenses under control. We have a little extra funds there if something comes up, as we'll be talking about here. So good. Thank you, John. Okay, the budget, new ideas, marketing programs, anything ideas and anything you, between now and then a year that you just simply think we should be looking at? Next item, the cost of videographer. This is a cost of videographer to put together the cost drone footage for the video highlights for the course holds beauty and history of Sky Valley. Ryan, have you had a chance to look at that?
Yeah, I talked to Curtis the other day, who did all of our drone footage.
Yeah.
He's more than happy to come out and do whatever you guys want for the city. A full day for him to come out and, do everything is $2,400. It took him a full day at the club, but he was getting, shots of every hole, drone footage of every hole, and then everything around. He said what would help him, it'd be between 1,600 and 2,400 for him to do it. He thinks he can do it in a half a day. But his request would be obviously a time frame and an itemized list of exactly what you guys want footage of. So if you want footage of this area, down the road, up on Ridgepole, the falls, anything that you guys might want, he would just, that's what he would request before he can come out. So he doesn't just kind of waste time going all over the city.
So in terms of, we already have the video footage, we have photos and so forth, but in this case, video, we have that already. Does he have to do that, or we?
Well,
just have to-
we own all the footage for the club.
Yeah.
So everything that's club related, the golf holes, the clubhouse, croquet, and the surrounding area of club, I have all that. But if you want footage of like this area and the falls and stuff like that,
Yes.
that can be done. He just wants a list of what you want done.
In terms of access to it, do we have the video footage? In the past, we have quite a library of videos.
I don't know, as far as, are you talking about, I've forgotten his name,
Yeah, yes, yes.
yeah.
What was it, the
Like Edinburgh.
Yes.
So he did.
We had a very large library over that, past things. So the suggestion, I think, Paul, you had, not only we would take incorporate, of course, the golf course, which we love that idea, and then add on some history of Sky Valley onto that, yes? That would be part of this.
You were taking pre-existing video.
Yes, it would take,
And
yes,
editing that.
Yes,
So that
yes.
it makes- So it's more of an editing.
yes, and then putting it together, yes,
Gordon Moody Barrett, you know Moody Barrett?
yes.
He is quite a hobbyist drone. He probably has a lot of this stuff already, I know, in the past, he has been very gracious. I mean, I know that y'all got money, but, you know, if you can save $1, I mean, he's got some, he's high quality, I mean, he's very quality stuff too, but, he's here at Sky Valley Local, he's a historian. I mean, it's an option, if you don't wanna think about it, he may lend some of that to the city. He did an Independence Day, package on his own, for I think the 21 or 22 year. And it's on YouTube, I can send you the link if you wanna get it, but very professionally done. But he does great work, and he's done a lot of the stuff that he's given us in the past.
So if he comes in.
Just an idea.
Yeah, well, the idea to put it together so that when the videographer came in, he could discuss and put it together and then put the package together. You were talking about this ad, you remember when you described, would you have someone there that would go in terms of the course, taking each of the holes and
I
describe
already
the
have
course?
that.
Who could do that?
Well, yeah, so us in-house, we won't be able to edit it and mash it all together. I have all the files.
Yeah.
So if you have pre-existing files that you wanna share, we can just send it all to somebody who's a professional at doing this and mash it up into
Yes.
one big long video or however you all wanna use it. What we're doing with it is on our new webpage, when we make our point of sale changeover, every hole will have a flyover of it. And we did it in October last year, which was really nice because the leaves were changing. So that's the other question, time frame. Curtis is a real estate photographer and does drone footage for that kind of stuff, and he's in Clayton, so, he's really good, but, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's up to you guys, but if you wanna try to use the stuff you already have, if you want new footage, you can do it.
Well, I'm inclined to use what we already have, and we have, and because we have a lot of it, but putting it together, because we were talking about addition, idea, and how would we use it? Well, how we put it together.
Gordon, that's mostly photos that Steve Lindbergh did. I don't recall a lot of videos. But, cause he did some stuff for us, for y'all in the past,
Yeah.
but it was basically like just photos that he kind of connected together. That were like, it's not like, it kind of looks like video, but it's not. But there may be some video, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's about 95%.
But it'd be nice to have from the lookout
Yeah.
and some ridge quality.
And y'all should also all have those links. We sent those links out, those web links, they're all cloud stored.
Well, questions on it, expenditures, we have the money in the budget for this, would this be a budget idea? Is this something you want to pursue, but I want to put it together so that when it does come out, we have it all ready. So Moody, I love the idea, is there some way you can put this all together? You can access
I
it?
would say Moody would probably give you pre-existing stuff, but to ask him to create new stuff, I don't know if they want to charge for that, but I know he has a lot of pre-existing stuff that he might be gracious enough to let the city use.
I guess as a chairperson, who could, in the committee here, could sort of put this together and run with it in terms of then working with Ryan. And before I go ahead and approve or ask for approval of the expenditure, which we want to make sure we use our time well and the purpose of it. Is there anyone that could help? John, Paul, is it something you would like to get involved with just to help facilitate?
Sure, I think this, I don't know Moody, but that sounds like a really, in the olden days, you'd have to go to an editing studio and do things like this. Now all you need is a 5-year-old. But, this is a different world. So I'm sure I'd be happy to contact, be involved with Moody in any way.
We could reach out to him, you know, I mean, he may or may not, but,
Would you reach out and we'll possibly discuss it with Ryan and see what we will do and then propose it at the next meeting?
Yeah, I mean, if you want our guy to do it, yeah, I would plan on doing it in October, so the leaves are changing, so it all matches.
So if we need additional videos, I don't know if we need additional videos, what we want. You currently have the videos enough at the golf course, so we're okay there, right? If we do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And it's all drone footage, so, I mean, he'd come out and you just give him a list of, we want a shot of the waterfall and City Hall and the overlook and any other parts of the city that you want with nice viewpoints, and he'll just go there and fly his drone and record it. And then he'll just piece it all together and send them as files.
Yeah. Let's sort of talk through to the next meeting, and we'll look at what we propose and then in terms of, if it's something we want to do. I think there's money in it. I think budget wise, it seems like we get a lot of dollars with the law. $2,400, max $2,400 or so, you're talking.
The max for a full day is 2,400, so.
$2,400, and that's in videos and all of that. And then that would also involve the video discussion about each hole. You'd have someone there if you went through the final report, taking each hole or selected holes and talking about it. Yes?
Yeah, I already have that, so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think we want every hole.
It may
Not
be,
going too long, right?
It may be, Gordon, that the club's videographer, it may be you could get by with half a day if you select, I mean, given what the club already has.
Yes.
And you just, let's assume the waterfall's not in it, but the waterfall and just select the scenic overlook, it may be you could pull it down to half a day.
That'd be great. Yes, that's Paul. Yes.
Given what's already been produced.
Why don't Paul and, you know, Jack, why don't you work together?
I'm not playing, I'm not overloaded trying to.
I like that. You did a great job in terms of the, yes, very good idea. You know, discuss what we can do or not. So here's what we're proposing to do. And here's what the cost would be. Yes?
Absolutely. All we need to do is find out where all the video is. I'm sure Sharon knows where a bunch of it is already.
I don't remember there being a whole lot of video, but I will go back and look through
Okay,
those
great.
files.
Okay. Very good. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, getting on here, the Sky Valley roadside signs. Sharon, bring us up to date what's happening there.
They've been ordered, picked up, Public Works has them at this time, and they're going to use the 4x4s to actually frame them. I think they're talking about like, I don't know what you call it, but cutting a groove through them so that they're actually framed by
Okay.
the 4x4s themselves. It's part of just a solid, then they'll put a cap on top. And
So
then
they
we're
should be
gonna,
up by, what do you think?
I don't know, because Jerry is working on talking with somebody from the highway people to see where we
Okay.
could put them legally.
I know this needs to be recorded, but you may have to ask for forgiveness for permission with DOT, but we put signs up in the past.
Yeah.
We have two existing signs up now. We've got one down across from Sky Valley, the Sky Valley sign across from the Chevron station. And there's one just over in North Carolina on the right as you're heading up. So, yeah, a little easier on the North Carolina side.
Got any questions on the sign that was approved?
And we'll get that.
Okay, great. Alrighty, other business, any other business we need to discuss? And down the end, your next meeting date, we're proposing, Thursday, September 25th, usually the last, we always meet the last Thursday of the month. Is this being okay? We meet this week we can. And the final item, is there,
We've got some, sure.
At the Sky Valley Board meeting.
the final would be adjournment. Do I hear a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Someone.
Okay, second? Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you, very good meeting, appreciate it.